So if you look today and apply that kind of lens, that historic lens of what's going on in this country, what's going on today? Well, we are going through essentially the biggest technology transformation. It blows away what was going on in the early 20th century, basically. I mean, they were electrifying everything. They were kind of coming up with telephones. They were coming up with, basic kind of the combustible engine, kind of for cars and autos like that. I mean, those are big deals. I don't want to downplay them. But we are now in a thing that this is probably the most profound and radical and dramatic transformation of technology in a concentrated period of time the country's ever been through. And it has profound consequences, which we're going to talk about a little bit later. The second thing is, this is the globalization of everything. This is the first time in the history of the planet all systems are going global. All these boundaries that used to be defined forever by nations or cities or whatever it is are just getting obliterated by this reorganization at the global level. This is something that's world historic. This is something that people in 50 or 100 or 200 years' time, they'll say, early 21st century. The world went digital, the world went global. That's already in motion. The third thing, though, is we're up against an unprecedented challenge. And this, the main one being climate change right now. But there's also a series, which I don't have to convince you folks of, but there's a series of system breakdowns that are going on right now that essentially are, I would say, very emblematic of this breakdown of 20th century systems that can't work in the 21st century, this digital, globally connected 21st century. And so you're watching, oh my God, the healthcare isn't working. Oh my God, the educational system isn't working. Oh my God, we don't have the Social Security ain't working. Baby boom retirement. I mean, all these issues. You just go around the table about these. This is emblematic of system breakdown. And you have to figure out ways to reinvent all these systems to work in the 21st. That's the challenge we're in. So whatever you think about, whether you like change or not like change, or hey, I like innovation or not, this is a crew that probably loves it. Man, we are in a time of reinvention. I mean, this is what your careers are going to be. You're all starting your careers now. Hang on for the ride, folks. It's going to be 10, 20 years of explosive innovation, and ultimately it'll keep going to mid-century. This is a big, big transformation we're in. We're basically going from a world that was literally an analog world to a completely digital world. Everything will be digital and tied into these computers and connected up. We're only in the beginning of that thing, and it's just going to keep going. We're going from a system that was, again, organized as these nation kind of states, and it is all systems are going global. We're in about kind of a third to halfway through that right now. A lot more to come. And then ultimately, this is the one that in the Bay Area how we're the least mature of. But we got to reinvent everything. We got to redesign. If you folks are MBAs in design, we got to design everything that worked in this world to work in this world. And this is going to be the great challenges. This is the one I'm the most fearful of. The other two are going to happen. This one, all bets are still out. And so the basic kind of catch-all way to think of it is we're finally going from 20th century to 21st. And that is, again, essentially the arc of your careers.